Well, we got just enough for making the golden fiber. With this golden fiber, we will be able to get some of this stuff. And with that, I will be able to extend and let that spread. And then after all of that work, start getting grass. With that, we got the brilliant fiber, and I figured might as well get one of the biggest trees because then we could get a lot more fibers or golden fibers um than if we were to use like a regular tree. So I was thinking about using it on the thorn, and now we just sit and wait until it starts spreading because it's gonna probably take a really long while. So with that, I will be back when it kind of starts spreading. And after not even hitting about, oh, three, like almost 30-40 minutes, it finally spread enough to get a decent chunk of the fibers. So that was fun. And with that, I get to move on to probably the one of the final steps. Just got to mine all of these logs. And then after that, I should be good. And I figured instead of breaking all the leaves and sapling, or leaves and my words are hurt today. Apparently, instead of sitting there and breaking all the leaves, I figured I might as well just break all the logs and make it, you know, break down itself. Which ends up getting me quite a few leaves. 30. 31. And with those 31, I get to make wooden stands and start doing some experiments in a sense. Right, some more golden powder, because apparently that's what I need to do the ritual. And then going through this basic. I should probably read more of this. But I feel like that'd be a sit down read on one of these days. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I feel like next time would be better. Hopefully, we need Wrath and Breath of the Goddess, and then the Spruce one. So those are two of the things that I need to grab to basically make these. But after that, I should be able to start making other things. But a lot of it might be also a lot behind the next stuff because I've just been able to barely make iron. So it might be something that we head down the line eventually. I guess we will see. I guess. And we will see how exactly we want to set this up. billion trees and all this other fun BS. Powder, wind stand, saplings. That would probably make life a lot easier. Yeah. So apparently, it almost was like mystical agriculture. So I guess I'm gonna see kind of how this works and kind of how this whole program system works, but needs oak as well as birch. No, the ritual that I wanted to do needs birch sapling rather than oak, so just gonna go place these saplings, and as I'm running, I'm gonna go double check something. Oh, what a day. Today has been a crazy day. Because that's what my life is. It's never nothing but crazy. But it also makes it much more fun. Had to go on an adventure. Had to do all this other stuff. So get some of the spruce leaves. Or spruce saplings, rather. Hoping we have enough to get luckily enough rather than what's the word? Rather than getting screwed. Because it's not a guaranteed until actually no, it's just not in general not a guaranteed. But depending on my luck, I was able to get it on the first try. Now let's get the birch sapling, and then after that, we can actually do the ritual and get some dirt going. And maybe do some other fun stuff, which I don't really know what that would be, but we'll probably figure out as we go. It'll be eventually figured out because we're moving out of snail space because life is so much fun. Making some weed. Yeah, making weed. No, making wheat to go make bread. Because we live in Russia. And we are very poor. I probably shouldn't have said that. They're probably on the way, hunting me down. But who knows, I guess, with that. As well as with the expanded beehives, maybe we can grab something else. Because eventually I wanted to work on and now let's go see if we can get the birch sapling. We did get lucky, so now we have everything that we need to go make the seed of... I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. The really fun seed that is going to work. And then after that, I'm thinking of looking into the... what is it called? Agar craft. Whatever the fuck word that means, we're gonna do it. Yeah, because to get certain things, I need wheat. And I don't really fully understand how this agra craft, I'm just gonna call it agriculture craft works, because I am not the smartest person in the world. And eventually, I'm gonna do something amazing, which is gonna blow up everyone's mind, including my own, when I pull off this mystical thing. Which is gonna be amazing. The barrel, yep. So that. And I don't even have a birch sapling. And now we just have to put down the golden power and get the sapling to grow. Which I'm gonna go fetch. And get some fish meat to go try and grow the sapling faster. So I will be right back. Which, as well as sleeping, that's another big thing. And let's need. Yeah, there's a lot of tokens. I'm gonna look into them more realistically, but that's also gonna be down the line. Boo boo. History. All of this is so complicated. Yeah, creating the environmental eye, there is nothing, which is apparently ritual design. Lot of reading. Either through some kind of fertilizer or eventually through time. Which eventually means we have to get more oatmeal, but after that, kill. Apparently, they decided to pull up in my club, my area, and try and fuck with me. Why not? Of course, I die because villagers are such an amazing creature. Human, mob, zombie. No, they're not zombies. Racist against villagers. Questions that are not really answered because they do love to attack villagers. That does remind me. I haven't actually seen any villagers or anything along the line of that. So I do wonder if they... I remember reading something about them, zombies not being able to become or have zombie villagers and stuff. I do wonder if there is a way to bring them back or something along those lines. But that's going to be looking for down the line, and down the line and for next episode is what I'm thinking. Eventually. Keyword is eventually. That will grow. Might as well bring up a crafting table. Love starving. Ended up getting one single bone, which is enough for me. Not enough for me. Enough for the ritual to get started, which is amazing. And there we go. We got the pasture seeds, which opens up all of this. I need to go get some dirt. That's gonna grow iron, which I don't really need for now anyways, because I need dirt. Dirt and more dirt. I guess we will eventually see something. Which that requires... Oh. Requires some... exotic dyes. Dried earth. Some regular goldfish. Because apparently I can't even remember the amount of things that needs to take for oh, might as well get some of that cooking. Would be good to be able to make some of this other stuff. But we will see that down the line because that is life. Might as well get some more cobble for some dirt. Which this actually makes it a lot easier to get a lot of the cobble. Almost gets me, because it gives me at least 9 by 9. Come on, work charcoal or work furnace would be great. If only making charcoal was quicker. Because that is what I need. Touching grass. This actually seems very complicated. You can make it also. I guess I'll have to look into which one do I want. But some of this is just going to be looked at in later down the line because all of it's kind of flopping off my head. But that is also because eventually getting redstone, but that's also requiring me to get to the nether. So eventually we will get enough dirt and stuff to go make what I want to go make. Eventually, I should be able to get what I want. Which would be more green. Should get me at least some, which would get me the bare minimum of the thing that I want to get to make dirt. Because once I make dirt, I get to do other things. We're gonna get some dirt. Not dirt. Wheat. With that cooking, with that, a lot of the issues is gonna be eventually solved. And kinda my next plan is for the next video is once I get all this dirt set up, I am gonna look into the seed stuff. That's gonna be my next step. And kinda once I get that figured out, it will be kind of working on some of getting a lot of the seeds and maybe some food sources, which would be nice. But that is also down the line, as well as something else that is what I'm looking for is... oh, what is it called? I'm just going to be able to butcher it. Get some of the dirt. Then we we are going to take the dirt and get some grass, and then we're going to say good enough. That is exactly what we are going to do. Yeah, what? Okay, give me a second. Okay, bye. Okay, we are gonna quickly finish this. Some more dirt. Sticks. Having all the dirt, and 34 should get us somewhere, as well as being able to get it started. So as I'm getting this out, I'm going to be, what's the word? Spreading the dirt to, spreading the grass. That's the word I'm looking for. So when it kind of grows out and spreads, we will have these some grass sources. So instead of having to suffer and trying to remake this, I will have some dirt. And then maybe down the line heading up some farms. But as I finish placing some of this, I think that's going to be it for this episode. This one's been a bit, I'm going to be honest, probably a bit boring, but tomorrow, next episode is, and I plan on getting a lot more and getting a lot more stuff sorted out. So I will see you all in the next episode, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you are, and just be happy, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.